In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew rejects statement attributed to him by Hamilton Reserve Bank press release. St. Lucia Hospital feeling the strain of mounting violence, and at least 27 dead in Columbia landslide that buried a bus. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Tuesday, the 6th of December 2022. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew has rejected a statement attributed to him in a paid press release published on various international news sites and social media propaganda pages. In the published article, the Prime Minister was allegedly quoted in a statement that he did not make about Hamilton Reserve Bank. The Prime Minister, upon being notified of the article, said, quote, "It is highly improper for any company to pay for the international publishing of a quote which I did not make. The general public must know that I did not make any comment about Hamilton Reserve Bank, publicly or privately, in Dubai or otherwise," end quote. The paid press release was published on the web pages of Yahoo Finance, Associated Press, Business Wire, and local social media page, the St. Kitts Nevis Times Caribbean. In other news, at a recent Citizenship by Investment Program Evolution event in Dubai, Minister of Tourism the Honorable Marsha Henderson boasted of the nation's success in the tourism industry and the new tourism campaign Venture Deeper, which encourages travelers to indulge in the wonders of St. Kitts and Nevis. Minister Henderson informed the attendees that the Federation continues to revisit and innovate the current tourism product. She said, quote, "In terms of travel accommodations, both islands, in keeping with our sustainable tourism agenda, offer green and eco-friendly options, including Wally Beach Resort in Nevis, which has received Green Globe certification, as well as Belmont Farm and Sunset Reef, both on St. Kitts," end quote. She added that the Twin Island Federation, quote, "continues to enjoy high visitor rankings as we offer rich experiences steeped in culture and history. We continue to experience tourism success, as seen this past summer with the St. Kitts Music Festival, as well as the successfully executed St. Kitts and Nevis Restaurant Week in July," end quote. She also added that efforts have been made to improve airlift to St. Kitts and Nevis and to bolster the tourism product. St. Kitts and Nevis recently received recognition from the World Travel Awards as the Caribbean's leading dive destination and the best Caribbean hiking destination from the Caribbean Journal. And now for a bit of sport. Village Superstars finished 4th in the Super 6 playoffs and 5th overall in the regular season of the SKNFA Premier League. In this SKNFA report, we review their 2022 season.
Village Superstars is a legendary club in St. Kitts and Nevis, and having enjoyed immense success in recent years, there were anticipations this could be another year of Premier League success for the team from West Bastyr. But owing to the stops and restarts in the league as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and attempts to blood younger players, Village had a mixed season. They made it to the playoffs, finishing 4th place, lower than the top 2 places they were accustomed to. Under their new coach Azim Jenkins, Village showed signs of prior dominance. But the playoffs were a different ballgame. They barely held on to a 1-1 draw in their opening match of the playoffs. They got a narrow 1-0 win over St. Paul's United, and it seemed they were making inroads to contend for the title. But then they suffered losses to Spurs and Connery, and a come-from-behind draw to St. Peter's in subsequent matches, not enough to earn a spot in the finals. After finishing 4th in the regular season, Village also finished 4th in the playoffs. With a rebuild in the making, Village will always be seen as one of the top football clubs in the country. It is left to be seen if next season they can return to the heights of success they enjoyed prior to the 2021 Premier League season.
Moving now to news on the regional scene. St. Lucia's health minister has underscored the burden that the health system is facing as a result of the rise in violent crime. Over the weekend, the Millennium Heights Medical Complex issued a press statement denouncing violent crime and highlighted the pressure it faced attending to 13 gunshot victims. More in this DBS News report.
The island's healthcare system is facing undue stress as a result of a sharp increase in violent incidents as well as road accidents. The Accident and Emergency Department at the Owen King EU Hospital came under pressure this past weekend, attending to 13 gunshot victims. The blood bank, meanwhile, is low on blood products. Health Minister Moses Jean-Baptiste noted the added pressure health professionals are experiencing at the health facility, in addition to dealing with the psychological trauma of losing one of their colleagues to a shooting.
And you can well imagine the medical professionals having to leave other duties and